If you have chosen the Seashell, this is your reading. Yeah, let's get the big cards. And then I put some more cards out so I get the full picture. And then we can use clarifiers if we need, I think. Yeah, I think that's better. What is going on in the area of love for the seashells? What is going on? What are the current energies for you? Justice, 8 of Cups, and Lovers. All right. Sorry, don't want to mix. Eight of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Magician. Gaslighting, denial, mind games, and emotional control. Lenormand. I'll try to speed up. Sometimes I mix for a long time and then I just cut in between, so you don't have to see all the shuffling. Lenormand. Books, cross, whip, and the book even was trying to hide behind the cross. Interesting. 1 Kipper. Oh, this one wants to come out, that's for sure. Change. Change. All right, good. I think that's it for now. I have enough information here. Who and what is happening, what's coming in. I think there is a decision and there is a very important relationship or connection. It's happening right now, or it will happen in a few, I wanted to say days, but maybe it's weeks. It's close if something is not already here. So justice, someone is leaving somewhere or someone or something. Not you, I don't think it's you, I think it's someone else. And they want to tell you, they want to talk to you. They want to come, but they don't know how. This is the 8 of Wands. I showed this card in other readings. It's so funny. This guy get caught up in the wands. It's stumbling over words. It's overthinking how to express things, especially with the books, because they don't want to tell you the exact truth, not because they want to deceive you, but maybe because they're not ready to talk about it. More this feeling, and they think that you are someone very special as soon as they discover you. They think you are a kind of fated. You have a heaviness and a worth in their eyes. And there's a decision to leave someone else or something else behind and just go for it. I think you manifested it. They're manifesting it. If you know this person, and if not, you can make it work. You both can make it work. There might be arguments, there might be, see, this gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. This is probably what they leave, what they're leaving from. Or you have that in your past as well, so you might be a good person to understand what they're running from. They're literally running from something. Heavy-hearted, nevertheless. They might have spent a lot of time with that person already. It is a heaviness in this, in the love and in the happiness. Because it's a life change. It's a complete change. It's ending something to start something new. It's the number 9 and it's changed. So your life will be changed through this person. Yeah, they might tell you what happened in their past. They are stepping up. They are stepping up. They have you on a pedestal anyway, but they're now ready to step up and to dare. They feel they're better equipped now than they maybe were a year ago. Expect this not to go completely smooth. The whip is arguments. It's like the 5 of Swords a little bit. It's a little bit mind games, you know. And the Magician is a little bit manipulative. But I don't think it's gaslighting and denial, and it's more with the Magician. I'd say it's more shifty energy. Yeah, they're a little bit clumsy, whoever's coming your way. They are clumsy, they're heavy-hearted, but they want to be fair. If you know them, they want things to be more equal. 2 of Cups is equality. 2 partners who are equal. The Lovers is actually, you know, in the traditional sense, the Lovers is the choice between the mother and the lover. The choice of the person going through the tarot and learning and living through the cards. So they have to make a choice if they stay loyal to their mother or if they choose to grow up and go with a woman now, which they probably do, because Lovers is about a love story, 2 people loving each other. It's a decision. They made a decision. That this is worth something, that you are worth something. If you don't know this person, similar applies. They see you as someone above them. They're coming to give you the cup, even though they feel a little clumsy and not as worthy. Not in a 5 of Pentacles, no self-esteem kind of way, but they just feel a little clumsy compared to you. Yeah, but then they find out that they do. They almost, it's like get a grip, you know, and they get a grip. They get their words out, and then they discover that they do have the right tools. Stand your ground though. Be assertive. Be not too giving and not too lovey-dovey. If you have a past with this person, things have to change. Do not fall into old patterns. That's important. The change is here. It's, yeah. Don't want to say it twice. You know, some secrets might be stay secret. Sometimes it's just about how this other person feels for you and they can't really express it. It is a fated connection though. And if the arguments get more or get disturbing, talk them out. Well, let me check what arguments and what can you do about it. Is it even arguments with a whip? No, also no, you have all the tools to make it work. Be optimistic is also important here. Do not ever use mind games with this person. This could really, if you try to control this situation, if you are the one trying to control out of fear to lose this person or because you don't know better, that's not good. Do not do it. Don't use magic also. A warning. King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Five of Wands. Yeah, so the arguments, the quarrels are about, so you are very different. One is more talkative, more communicative, more logic. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The other one is more fiery, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Five of Wands is arguments, pettiness. Bumping against each other. And I think the reason is your characters are different. But that's nothing really that could damage this connection, I don't think. One is more head led. Yeah, just a bit more detached. The other one is full in and fiery and passionate. I don't know who's who, but you probably know who you are. So yeah, it's a clash of characters. You might want to clarify a lot through communication instead of arguing. Yeah, that's one thing that's going to be, that's something that is turning out. Try not to push the other person's buttons deliberately. I can also imagine that you feel that the other person is holding back, and they could hold back feelings. They could be a little bit more detached, not so rushed, not so intense, just a little bit more flowing, floaty. Yeah, intellectual. Or you are, but I kind of feel it's this person. Because, yeah, no, maybe not. Maybe it's you because they're coming as clumsy. That could be King of Wands or Queen of Wands. Someone, yeah, just too fiery to watch their words. That definitely you can make it work. And the two of cups with the cross in the middle of the reading, and the lovers, and change. That's lovely. So it's a life changing connection is on the way, or is developing here. Let me cut in. Make a choice. That's the lovers. The lovers is a choice. Healing and self-care. If this person, make a choice is apple or cake. If this person is in any form gaslighting you or not being nice in any form, obviously concentrate on your own path. Heal yourself. Choose yourself. Choose peace. I always say that. Choose peace. If there's too much arguments, too many differences, choose peace. But this is also, you could heal. If you heal yourself, the situation will heal. And when it's connected in this way, Two of Cups and the cross in the Lenormand, I feel this is a very mirroring connection. And when you heal, they will heal. Your healing is causing their healing. I need one more here between you. Apart from arguments, what is binding you? You know, Five of Wands in some cases, it's heated discussions about things that could push you forward, both of you. It doesn't always have to be arguments. It could just be that you're like a debating club. What is binding? The Star. Hope, healing. It's written in the stars. It's meant to be. It's a little cool. Other than the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a very heated card. And the Star is cooling. It's cooling down. It's cooled down the situation. Bring healing into the situation. That's the same as here, the healing and the self-care. If there are arguments, then step back and look at why did that have to be an argument? Why do you have to fight for whatever you fight for? Yeah. All right, so I hope that gave you a pointer. So there's someone coming in, or coming back in, or is already in your life. And there's a big change, there's a big decision. If there were mind games and gaslighting, that will end, in my opinion. That will be healed, or there will be opportunities and options to heal. Arguments, do not avoid them completely. Try to be cool about it and not let it start a fire. This is a fated, a good relationship. Don't get me wrong. It's just I'm just pointing out what is the issue, why it has to change, why things have to change, or why you have to change. This is a good connection with the Lovers and the Magician, the Two of Cups. It's just, you're different. Very different people. You can still make it work. Regeneration. That speaks of a reconnection. This speaks of someone circling back. Or if you are in something already. I would be surprised if this would be a completely new person. Can be. If that's the case, it's the same story in a different person. The whole feeling here feels like someone's coming that you know. And they will come changed. You can make it work with a magician. If you want. I'd say, if that was my spread, I would say, don't give up. Let's see what happens and observe. That would be my oracle card, the observer. Yeah. All right. I hope that helped, and I see you in my next reading. Bye. If you have chosen the number 2, this is your reading. What is the current vibe for number 2? What is the current vibe? What is happening in your love life? Hiccups. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I pull out cards first. Seven of Wands, Justice, the Sun. Vibration. What is happening? What's in the air? Justice again. Legal matters and decisions. Gentleman. Woman. Stork. Coffin. All right, let's see. It's a little bit similar to the other reading, but different. So if you're the woman, you make a decision. You want it balanced. You want a balanced connection. You don't want someone who is not completely giving, who is defending your love off, who is defending against love. There's someone very, very slow moving coming in or being there. I don't know if you know someone who is very slow moving, who is they do want a connection. It's just that they're a little overwhelmed. At the moment you are back to back. It's in both cases a little bit, so in both layouts a little bit. You change work, you change, or if you're the one who's a little defensive, if you're the one looking for something committed, you might look the wrong way, or this person looks the wrong way. They have you in the back of their mind, but for some reason they don't look at you, or you don't look at that person properly. Let's say you're the woman, right? Because most of my viewers are women. If you're not, then just switch around. So the man in this situation is turning the back on the connection for whatever reason. They are looking for something, but they're such a slow mover, and at the same time they're very defensive. They're defensive of probably their finances, their ideas, their ideals. And maybe they're not sure to commit, although they want it. Yeah, I think they're afraid to make a wrong choice. I ask about this. You are now there's justice twice. It's like you're fed up. For you, you are walking into the change. Coffin is change. It's one situation is done. It's done. It's dusted. It's not this person necessarily, but how you relate is done. That's it. It can't go the same way. You could be concentrating on your work, for example. You can work on yourself. There is happy things that you want to do. You have fun with friends. At the same time, there's some kind of toxic positivity with you. It's you try to forget, basically. In this card, she can see, she can't. So there are two sides. One is looking and one isn't looking. So you're halfway there, I would say, to say, I need to leave this situation. On this sun, however, it could also be that you are positive that you are going together, because on this sun there's a couple. There's a red flag and a sun that looks a bit mechanical, so it could be like I said, a toxic positivity, a fake positivity. Nevertheless, the sun is the sun, and it also repeats here in the stalk as a true sun. In the change has to happen. Change has to happen. If not, if you both stay oblivious to problems, to red flags, and pretend everything is fine, things won't change. There has to be a real change. You have to work together on this connection. If you don't know this person, the next person coming in is very, very slow. very slow, and you're weighing up if this is the right choice, if this would be the right choice. You are still positive of finding someone, and you are going through a big change. So you are not sure if this is the person that you want to carry with you. I need to see if this is a person you carry with you. Please give me 3 cards between these people. Let's do headspace, feelings, and action. Headspace, 9 of Swords. Both of you are worrying about it. Both of you are overthinking. Heart space, Page of Wands. You both want this. You both want it. You both feel the connection. You feel it. And real life action, strength. Power games, power struggle. Neither of you wants to show the other how much you feel, what you feel. Maybe there are secrets, not secrets, but unspoken truth. No secrets. Unspoken truth, unspoken feelings. You both overthink this situation. You see, you want a certain future. You are changing right now. You want to make sure you don't fall for the same people again. You're a little bit discerning. You're a little bit taming your inner beast, going against your instincts and move forward with your life. That's your plan. There is fire between you. There's interest. Both of you are very interested in each other. You're overthinking it, honestly. Both of you. The Tower. Then it must break open. Otherwise, well, it will break open. The Tower is here. This is the Tower. I put it intuitively between the heart and the action. Something is see, this wasn't built on stable ground. There's still a connection. One of you has to switch the power on in this. Concern. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth. I see this Tower as the same as sudden wealth. The reason is that this is a shake-up. The Tower is a shake-up. Sometimes we don't let anyone in because we're afraid of hurt. But if we're always afraid to be hurt, we can never experience love and happiness and the good things, because we always think, oh, what if it goes wrong? What if it goes wrong? We always need confirmation, tarot readings. Yeah, we want to be sure before we make a step. So the change you're going through, although it goes into this direction, look up, take the blindfolds off, look at it and give it a chance. Give it a push. There's a volcano brewing. There are feelings brewing. Let it erupt, this volcano. It will come in balance. It will get into balance with justice twice. Let it crumble. Let the tower, let it all fall. Let it crumble. Let it take its course. There's sudden wealth at the end. There's good fortune at the end of this. And by end, I don't mean end of the situation. Could be that you just say, okay, that's it. I'm fed up with this kind of guys or women. I'm fed up. I'm no longer doing this. However, the towers, the tower's telling me this is not the end. The coughing is telling me this is not the end. The end of the concerns, possibly. Possibly someone is turning around swiftly. I want one more card, but where do I put it? And which one? I want a big one. What is the future of this connection? Ooh. What is the future of this connection? The new or possibly long-standing one? 7 of Pentacles. Well. That means with sudden wealth, that could mean that what you put it in, what you have put in, time, effort, energy, will bear fruits. Suddenly, there's a sudden event that is shaking up the stuckness, the status quo. Also with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a card of patience. Patience will pay off. You go through a change. Be more optimistic. Be really optimistic. Work on yourself and concentrate on work. Important things, always. And justice, be fair. Don't judge the other person too quickly. Don't make assumptions about this person. Yeah, if something got stuck or gets stuck, if you can say, obviously it's your choice, but I think there's something that is coming out of this. Even if you turn your back and you go, I think it's your change. Your change and some she's taming the lion. And the lion is a real beast here. So it's really cool with her self-esteem. He's like a little cat to her feet. Of service. Well, something is changing in this connection, or there's a sudden change, a plot twist. Yeah. There is real potential in this. Question is, what is your story? What is your story with this person? And will this tower shake up the wobbly foundation and that's it? Or will you build afterwards? You can do it with effort and with joint effort, actually. 8 of Pentacles, but you have to work together. And 7 of Pentacles. Things will change nevertheless. Things will change this way or that way. Let's get an advice for you. So yeah, a turning point in a connection, even if they're coming in new. It's something that will change you, and yeah. Here and now. Here and now is no overthinking. Deal with what is here now, and stay between the past and the future. And take the connection, if it comes in or if it's in your life right now, take it day by day. Do not plan the future. The future will reveal itself in this connection. I can only point again and again to the Tower. There is something you are not aware of, and that is, it's a plot twist. And with sudden wealth in the end, and the Seven of Pentacles, there is an opening. I do need one more card, please. One more card. Exchanging gifts. I don't know how often I pull this card. I don't know why. Maybe there's something I overlook with this card. I read in the book and let you know. So the here and now is really speaking of, don't wish for things or let today's connections, new connections, be determined by your past experiences, and don't plan the future. Just live in the now and see the situation for what it is. And if you're in a connection or not, and whatever you do, don't try to manipulate this thing. It's gonna go on its own merry way. You concentrate on yourself and things will get into flow. And you already do it. You are the one who's changing. And exchanging gifts is give and receive love. If you want love, give love. And that's with the strength. If you stop controlling yourself, and if you stop trying to control your feelings and influence the situation in any form, then things might break open and get in motion. Don't be too proud. Yeah. And expect a plot twist. The Tower also sometimes appears when you fall in love suddenly and unexpectedly. Sudden wealth. The Sun. Yeah. That's the story. All right. I hope that helped, and I see you in my next reading. Bye. If you have chosen the turquoise colored stone, this is your reading. I wonder, is it apatite? I don't know. I look it up. I put it in the in the description. All right. We are checking on your love vibe. What's in the air? What is happening in your love life? Singles, couples, crushing. Let's see. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Hermit. I pull out all the cards first. Hanged Man, Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Lenormand, Child, Tower, Dog, Friends, Fun, Support, Kipper card, Toil and Labor, you are not sure about a connection, or if you want a connection, you are trying to follow your own light at the moment with the Hermit. You want to be with friends, and friends are there for you. That's a good thing. They should be loyal friends, and they're not gonna let go of you at all. You are a little bit on your ivory tower. I think you're a little bit of a loner at the moment, or you want to be for some reason. You try to see things from a different perspective. There might be a new beginning, or the thought of a new beginning. You are slowly but surely changing your perspective on it, on something or someone. I think there is someone that doesn't want to let go of you, or you don't want to let go of them internally. If not, then you're just holding on to your feelings, you're holding on to what you have, and you are simply not ready. I don't see. I'll have a look if there's someone coming in. There is a Two of Cups, but then there's the Tower and the Queen of Wands. Tower and Queen of Wands is a person who is self-obsessed, not really also not self-centered. Well, you follow your own star. You're on a spiritual path, possibly. You want to find out where is your hope? What do you really want? You are looking for loyalty. You are looking for, if anyone could get you, it's someone who is your best friend. It's like I have very long in my dating profile, I had the phrase, love is friendship on fire. Unfortunately, a lot of men understood or thought I want just a friends with benefit kind of situation. But what I mean is that for me, love feels like, or should feel like, it's my best friend. But the fire obviously adds a little bit more spice to the whole situation. In a connected way, in a committed way, right? Not a friends with benefits. I think you are juggling with opportunities and with perspectives at the moment. And before you are starting new, before you let someone in your life, or someone new, someone old, you want to get the right perspective and not make mistakes. For you, a connection feels like toil and labor, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't be so hard. You connect love with effort, a lot of effort and a lot of hard work, and that's your experience. That's fine. You lost the lightheartedness a little bit through experience, possibly through a breakup. What is the Hanged Man about? What are you changing your perspective on? Justice. We had justice in all readings. Justice. Fairness, and maybe you are divorced. Maybe that changed things. You had a breakup. That changed things. You need equality. You don't want to work hard anymore for love. The Two of Cups. Is there someone coming and breaking through the Hermit mode? At the moment, I think you're more concentrating on friends and maybe finding work or changing work. 3 cards, 4 cards. Okay, I'll take them anyway. So what is going to happen will probably, you might like this. What is in the stars for you is a King of Swords, a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. So there is someone in the whole picture or coming up. So yeah, you concentrate on this, you change, you follow your star, you follow your inner guidance, and you decide if you go through your fears and open to a connection or not. That's the decision. I think there could be 2 people, or there is at least one person, Queen of Wands or King of Swords, or other genders, whatever. The Queen of Wands is twice here, by the way. You know, if you are in a connection, the family life might have pulled you apart a little, created distance. You might think of splitting up possibly from someone. You try to see if this is still something you want to continue. However, 4 of Pentacles is you hold on. You hold on to each other. If you're in a connection, you will hold on to each other. Although you both are on your own ways, finding out things, working on yourself, going through your fears. Yeah, toil and labor, hard work, but you are supported by your friends, that's for sure. You are not alone in this journey. If you want to split up, or if you both are in a development phase, not together, but each on their own. And if this is a new person coming in, there is a big potential. All you have to do is go through your fears and do it. All you have to do is be a little bit more open. Toil and labor. Will it be toil and labor? Unexpected income. There's a chance to make things better. To see toil and labor and unexpected income. You don't even have to put in that much effort. There's a reward coming for your effort. Financially, you will be fine if you're in a split up situation. If there's nobody in the world at the moment, in your world, you are concentrating on self-development. You are trying to find what you are really looking for. You are changing your perspectives on a lot of things. You're going through a phase where you really observe, what did you do? How did the other person or the other people, why am I attracting these kind of men or women? And why does it always feel like hard work? But the work that you put in now, the soul searching, the possibly you go and find a mentor or you talk to friends a lot, that is giving you unexpected income. There's someone coming in with the Ten of Pentacles energy. See, it's here. It's in the cards. It's not impossible. It's on the Two of Cups. It is here. Let's get an advice for you. What to do now? If you are with someone and they still love, don't let go of each other. The other person doesn't want to let go of you. That is for sure here. If you split up with someone at the moment, financially you should be fine. Unexpectedly, maybe through friends, through a new work or a pay rise or donation. I don't know. You will be fine financially. If there's a new person coming in and lingering, you are on the right path. You are on the right path. It's someone faithful. Someone who's gone through the hermit phase, who has maybe a step up from you already. A leg up. I wanted to say a leg up. Could give you a leg up, honestly. Okay. A leg up. Someone is giving you a leg up. If it's friends, if it's the universe giving you a push for your self-development. Two of Cups is in the cards. And the Ten of Pentacles. That's something very committed. And if you ask me, there's a person in here as well. A King of Swords. Yeah, the Moon. Going through fears. Going through your fears. To me, this looks like a typical situation of someone who is on the way to self-development, self-fulfillment, understanding, and changing the mindset and changing the view. Even if you don't see it yet, there's someone on the way who is giving you a leg up. And if not, if you're not interested at the moment, friends will do that. Reach out to friends, find friends, join groups, go to meetup. I don't know if that's a thing in your country, but in the UK and also in Germany, I know, possibly many other countries, they have things like meetup or apps where you can just meet people in real life. Join online communities if that's not your thing. Or reach out to family. You could be a little bit on your lonely path, but don't neglect, don't underestimate people who could give you a leg up. And I literally saw this card coming. Right. Okay. I hope that helps, and I see you in my next reading. Bye.